Okay, so we've been talking about, over the past couple of days, having that can-do attitude. We've also been talking about believe you will actually figure it out and having the belief in that. Focusing on opportunity was the other one. And I think the other one for me is probably learn to love challenges. Whereas when you think about it, most people actually loathe challenges. And they use them as reasons to really sink further into indifference. Highly successful people, on the other hand, are compelled and invigorated by challenges. The idea of being overwhelmed, I believe, is the result of never actually taking enough action to generate enough winning. So it's basically constantly failing all the time, but actually not doing it to the degree of actually going in with the attitude that you're going to fail already before you've started. There's no point in starting in the first place if that's the case. So you have to think differently in terms of that process. Success begets more success. And losses increases your chances of more losses throughout. Challenges are experiences that sharpen successful people's abilities in the whole process. To achieve your goals, you really have to get to a place where a challenge becomes your fuel for you. Life can be quite brutal in the process, and people can incur a fair amount of losses over a period of time. But many people actually get to the point in their life that every new challenge they face automatically equals the loss in their mind. That's what I just said before. It's like they almost give up because they've lost so many times before. They've actually just accept failure as the natural result before they even start the process or even the challenge. So when a problem comes up, they walk away from it. Might as well not do it. I'm going to fail at it. I've seen that so many times in people, and they say that to me. You check your thinking next time you come across a challenge. Check what you actually say. Listen to yourself, and just be conscious of what you're actually telling yourself. It's amazing the amount of people that actually tell, I'm never really any good at numbers. Well, guess what? You'll never be any good at numbers then, because that's what you tell yourself every single time. Remember, there's a way to rehabilitate yourself, however, so that no longer will the hardships that you experience throughout your life, and no longer it'll rob you the chance to actually approach new challenges with the gusto and excitement. When you're able to develop a more positive outlook, you begin to see challenges as a stimulating and engaging, rather than actually using it as an excuse to avoid something. You have to re-educate yourself of the notion, on the notion that the so-called challenge, and know that every challenge is an opportunity to win. And don't kid yourself. Winning in life is vital, no matter what it's winning in. Now, when I say winning in life is vital, I don't mean to say it's winning against someone else. So the classic example is, if you win, there's this unwritten rule that people think, because someone wins, someone loses. That's not the case. Everybody can win in every situation. You just have to make sure it's a win-win. So every minute of every day, your mind is automatically keeping you a running tab of your wins and your losses and your ties, and is doing so based on what you know in order to fill your full potential. The more you win in life, the higher your potential will be, and the more you will grow to love challenges. It's an interesting concept, but I remember actually, was it J.K. Rowling that actually said this? To live a life of failure is okay, but to constantly live life so cautiously that you never fail, you might have never bothered living at all if that's the case. And that's really the thing I'm going to leave you with. Life is there for the living. The last thing you want to do, could you imagine lying on your hospital bed, ready to pop your clogs, and actually look back and think, I wish I had. Don't be that person. Don't be that nearly man or that nearly woman. I nearly did this and I nearly did that. Just go out and do it. Get it done. Or JFDI. That's what I always remember. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.